Hi, everybody. Welcome. We are going to review today how to sign up for a training or a shift, depending on what type of volunteer you are. But we're going to be focusing on that signing up for foster trainings in particular. So if you can get to the main page, you're going to try and get to your volunteer portal. And in case you don't have that address bookmarked, I always like to start with the main website. You can see here we've got the Support Us menu, and then underneath that we have Volunteer and Foster. So we're going to click on that. And then up here at the top, you will see not only the volunteer portal login, but also the foster portal login. So foster portal, as a reminder, is where you are able to see animals that need a foster home and submit a bio for your current foster animal. And access some resources. It's a great place for foster families to find some information. The volunteer portal is something that all volunteers have access to, and it also has resources, but this is how you're going to sign up for the training. So we're going to go ahead and log in here. All right, so we've clicked on that foster portal button, and that takes us to the login here. You'll see that there's kind of a chunky website, but you can always bookmark that if you're interested in just going straight to this page. We are going to log in with our example account, Jane Doe, so I am going to fill that out. One thing to note, if you don't know your password or you're unsure of how to log in, you're going to use that email address that we've been using, and then your password, you can either reset your password or you can reach out to volunteer services at volunteer@ddfl.org. So again, that's volunteer@ddfl.org. And we'll be able to help you reset or figure out what's going wrong with that password. But we're going to go ahead and log in to Jane Doe's account. If we do set a temporary password for you, it's going to ask us to create a new password. So I'm going to quickly do that. And then this would be your new password. So any temporary password we give you is just going to work for that one time, and you'll have to create a new password. But here we are logged in to our volunteer portal. And you'll see there's a lot of great stuff here on our volunteer portal. We have a link to the foster portal here. We usually have some announcements like, about our awards coming up. We have some general information and helpful manuals. And we have our volunteer resource library, available positions, our Facebook. So there's a lot of great things here on this main homepage. But for signing up for a training, what we're going to do is go to the volunteer calendar. Now, every few months, we are going to send out a list of trainings that are coming up for foster volunteers. And that's kind of how you'll know what date something is coming up. So for instance, I just happen to know that we have a training here on March 2nd. So we're going to go to the date of the training, which again, you'll get from an email. And when you click on that date, you will see that there is a foster volunteer training. This one is about medical foster animals, and it's virtual. So if you are interested in signing up for that training, all you need to do is hit this schedule button right here. It's going to double check and make sure that this is what you want to do. You're going to hit schedule me. And then you are on the schedule for this foster training. Now, for instance, with this virtual one, I will be sending out a link about a week or so before the training so that you have access to that. But in general, anywhere from a week to a couple of days before, you should get more information about whatever training you are attending. So that is how you sign up for the trainings. If for some reason you figure out, oh, shoot, I have something that day I forgot, I'm not able to come, when you come back to this date, you'll see yourself on the schedule for this training, and you will see the remove button. So if you need to remove yourself, you can just hit that button. It's going to double check again that you need to be removed from this training. You'll hit yes, and then you're off the schedule. So anywhere that you see, let me get back to our calendar here. Anywhere that you see these orange opening highlights here, that's going to be something that you could sign up for. So it'll only show things that you are able to sign up for. Like for instance, April 13th, we are looking at doing a training for baby bottle kittens. So you could actually schedule yourself for that as well. Now, if you go out more than 3 months from today, you'll notice that there ends up not being anything on the schedule. And in that case, we do have a limit. You can only sign up 3 months in advance of a training or a shift. So if you find out about one, I can always add you from the back end of the program, but you can also just wait. And then when 3 months hits, you should be able to see it. So I hope that is helpful. You also can find information about your service history. Jane Doe, our example account here, does not have anything to show for her time, but if you are a foster volunteer, you should find a lot of time on here, depending on how many animals you fostered. It's an industry standard to give 1 hour per animal per day. So that's how we calculate your hours, and we add them monthly. So you can take a look and see how many hours you have here. But again, if you want to sign up for that training, you'll just go to whatever date that training is on. I happen to know there's one March 2nd, and you'll sign up for that training with this schedule button. And I hope that you will be able to join us. Please come. We hope that these trainings really support you, our foster parents. You do so much for the league every year and really support the animals in our care. So we hope to see you at the trainings. Have a great day.